Dr. Helmuut Scrubberrzz. Police part 99999.9. How to make a crown race pool. Alright, lifers. I was talking to Steve Lippert last night, who's having some headset trouble, and I was trying to describe to him how to make this crown race tool, and words just didn't really describe it properly, so I just thought I'd do a video and show you guys something that really helped me with one of my builds last year now, actually, I think. And it was just an awesome idea, and it came from the bloke I work with, actually, who used to work at Ford's, and it was so obvious I just, I had to kiss him. Anyway, so basically crown races are really difficult to put on. They're always popping off, they're too tight, but this thing gets past that. It sort of holds it tight and square and gives you the adequate force, but not too much that you damage the crown race. So there's just a couple of tips and things to go along the way. I'll just take you through it, alright? So basically, to start with, this is a crown race. And it doesn't go that way up, it goes that way up. See that bit there for the bearings? So it's got to go onto the forks like that. The second piece you need for the tool is a standard BMX seat post clamp. Alright, different fork tubes need different sizes, so you're going to have to just work it out, alright, measure it up. I don't know if this is a good one or not, it's just something I found. Someone's going to probably tell me it's worth 500 quid or something, but well, it works, okay? And then you need a nice bit of tube. So notice I've got an arrow drawn on it. That helps to sort of, well, there's one end that's sharper than the other, and I've deburred this bit at the bottom, so it's sort of, and it's flatter. So it shows me that that's the force, that's the way down to go. You see it's a tube, and it's just big enough to slip over the fork tube. So whichever type of fork you have, just find a bit of tube that's just big enough to slip over it without too much slack. And then the next bit is the sminky minky forkies. Yes, very nice. 1 inch threadless. I don't know what I'm going to do with them, but I like them anyway. And this is the reason why I got them, because of them pegs and the chrome. So here you've got your forks, and this is where the crown race goes on there. See that machine bit there? That little bit sticking out. Now this bit is problematic, especially when it's chromed, actually, because it depends how deep the chrome is. It makes it slightly microns bigger, but it can. The crown race is supposed to go on so tight that it can give you problems. What I suggest is that with any of your forks, just get a little file and just deburr around the edge at an angle, like a 45-degree angle if you can. Just smooth it off a bit, because it helps the crown race go on. So there we have our forks. Now, so it's quite simple. You get your crown race and you stick it over your forks. You notice it doesn't go on. It's tight. I'm not going to put these actually on. I don't want this crown race. I'm just going to show you how to do it, right? Okay, but yeah, you get the idea. So that's sitting on there. The crown race actually does have a small bevel on the inside edge as well, but sometimes that's not enough to get them onto forks. The other important thing is grease. Loads of it. stick grease around that bit round there. It helps you in the long run later on when it comes to remove it. So just grease everything up. Same thing with bottom bracket, cups and the headset cups. Grease. Just put grease in. For God's sake, please put grease in or it'll just seize up and you damage it all coming out. It comes out nice and sweet if you grease everything up. And then there's this. So this goes on next, which is your seat post clamp. Notice the diameter of it is bigger than the crown race. So you potentially don't damage the crown race by hitting at it from the edges there and it popping off, because if it don't go on straight, it ain't going to go on. This is quite tight for some reason on this particular fork set, so I'll just try and get it on. Right, so you need to, oh God, what have I done? Yeah, you need to sort of, if it's too loose, you need to just nip up the seat post clamp so that there isn't any slack. I mean, you can just see there's just a little bit of slack there, but not much. You want it to be fairly tight over the forks. Slide that down. Crown race, seat post clamp, tube. I'm not going to put it on, right? So I'm just going to show you. And then you just slide that over the top. And the weight of the tube, you just lift it up and down and gently tap it, keeping an eye on the crown race, making sure that it's going on square. And you know, it depends from fork to fork and headset to headset. You might have to whack it pretty hard. Another tip is that you obviously don't want to damage your dropouts or your lovely bits there. So if you're going to bang it onto a surface, some soft wood or with a towel over it or something like that, but something that's got some resistance but not too soft or not too hard. Alternatively, but it's harder this way, you could turn the forks upside down and do it that way, okay? But I've found that way's better because you can get the force you need to get the crown race on. So that's John Boy's amazing crown race tool. Costs nothing really. For most of us, got bits lying around that would probably do that, and even the bars and pipes and everything like that. I hope that helps you guys with quite a difficult, annoying bit of a BMX build. So I bid you good night and good luck with your tasks. This one goes out to Stevie Boy. Hope that helps you, mate, and yeah, we'll speak soon. Okay, bye. Stay rad.